Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Greg here today. I'm bringing you Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 gameplay commentary. You're going to be watching a little MGB action in the background I got using the M4. This is an M4 setup I've been using for quite some time. I will put it at the end of the video, so that way if you guys are curious what my updated M4 setup or the one I've been using lately is, you guys can go ahead and see it there at the end, and also the tunings as well. Anyways, today I want to talk to you guys about the Battle Hardened perk and why I believe that you guys should stop neglecting it, because I see a pretty common consensus out there that Battle Hardened is useless in this game. And yeah, sure, it's not Treyarch style where it completely negates the effects of tacticals and all that kind of stuff, but in this game there is still something that I want you guys to know, and that is you guys have to remember that this game is nowhere near as fast as a Treyarch game. Whether it be Black Ops 4, Black Ops Cold War, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2, all those games have been very fast-paced compared to that of Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2. So, whenever you're playing Modern Warfare 2, you're actually going to have more time between engagements, and as you can see right there, I get flashbanged. He gets an indicator that I have battle hardened, and maybe that's going to make him think twice about pushing me, especially because, well, I'm going to regain my vision much faster. And you guys can see that whenever I was flashbanged by him, my vision did come back much faster. It's about cut in half for how long the effects of the flashbang are going to last, and that can make or break a lot of scenarios for you guys, especially depending on how far away your enemy is. If they are throwing a flashbang into somewhere, like this first hardpoint that I was at, and they haven't come up the stairs yet, that's going to give you enough time to start regaining your vision, and as the white screen effect starts fading out and you start regaining your vision, you can make decisions based off of that. I feel that a lot of people feel that they have to have their screen as it is right now, where there is just simply no effect of any sort of stun grenade or flashbang in order for them to aim properly, and they start saying, well, Battle Hardened didn't work because, well, I wasn't fully, being able to see my screen as if I wasn't flashed at all. And I think that is a bad mentality to have, because if you do get flashbang and you do have the Battle Hardened perk on, you will start regaining your vision a lot faster, and you will be able to see through the fading effect, and you'll be able to have a easier time seeing targets that are pushing you, and you can make that split-second decision much quicker if you need to go to cover, and you'll be able to regain your vision much faster, so you'll know if you're behind cover rather than just sprinting into a wall or an obstacle over and over again, like if you're trying to escape because you got flashed. And on top of that, you'll be able to see if that person is indeed pushing you, like I said, if they're trying to use flashbangs to close the gap. And I feel a lot of people do use equipment in this game to try to close the gap between enemies who might be on cover, whether it be a stun grenade or a flashbang and all that kind of jazz. So I would definitely start running Battle Hardened if you are somebody who hates the flashbang spam in this game. Also, stun grenades are, well, pretty much negated by Battle Hardened. In my opinion, I have never really been killed because I've been stunned whenever I'm using the Battle Hardened perk. It seems to have the whole, rotational slowdown effect go away much faster, and you just have the visual effect of the stun grenade. On top of that, gas grenades are no longer going to make you do that goofy animation where you're coughing and swinging your arm around, and you will just be able to aim down the sights, but you'll be moving much slower whenever you're going through gas. The only piece of equipment that really doesn't have any difference between Battle Hardened or no Battle Hardened is the shock stick. That is the only piece of equipment that is going to pretty much work the same exact way against a Battle Hardened player and non-Battle Hardened player. So, in my opinion, I think Battle Hardened is definitely a much better perk than a lot of the community is giving it credit for right now. I have been starting to run Battle Hardened, and I think that it has personally helped save me many times while I'm on streaks, or I am just rotating around the map and trying to stay alive much longer. So I would definitely start recommending you guys to switch to the Battle Hardened perk if you are somebody who hates the amount of flashbangs that are tossed in this game. And also, one of the best counters to being flashed is to simply throw a flashbang back. I don't like to really aggressively use my flashbangs, but rather use them if somebody flashes me. And that way, if they're trying to make a push, they will go ahead and get blinded, and by the time that I start regaining my sight, they will still be flashed. So it's kind of a punishment for them throwing a flashbang at me, and you guys can definitely do that back. Just save your flashbangs, don't really throw them unless somebody flashbangs you, and if you knew the direction that the flashbang came from, go ahead, toss that flashbang right back at their direction, and it's going to make them think twice about flashing and pushing you, maybe next time they get into an engagement with you. So those are my tips whenever it comes to the Battle Hardened perk as well as getting flashed, and I think that yes, this game definitely could nerf the flashbang quite a bit. However, do I think they will do that? This is InfinityWard after all, and I'm not going to lie, I never have any sort of expectations whenever it comes to InfinityWard making changes with their game. The reason is that InfinityWard likes to be stuck in the ways that they have it, and they have this vision that if they have a vision on something, they are not going to bend their philosophy for the community. So anyways, that is my opinion on the Battle Hardened perk, and I think, like I said, you guys should start putting it into your classes if you definitely hate being flashbanged, because those few seconds in a game like Call of Duty where you die on 200 milliseconds on average, it can make or break your gunfights, and you will be able to regain control of situations, and you'll be able to take out your enemies. Get used to killing your enemies through the fading effect of the flashbang, and you will find that Battle Hardened is definitely a much more useful perk. As you guys can see right here, I was flashed, but I was able to quickly recover and get my MGB. Anyways, I'll see you all in the next video, and hopefully you guys have a great day. Peace out.